Okay, we'll start with a standard dry fly hook. This is a size 14. We've got black tying thread. So we start just about there. We want to go a little ways back. Nice neat turns. Back to about there. Remove that. And we need a short length of polypropylene, which will just tack in with a couple of turns, and we can pull that through carefully. Then we want to go back and a little ways down the hook bend to about there. Then we need some superfine dubbing, black. We only want a little bit at a time with this, otherwise you can overdub it. So we just put our dubbing on and we make a couple of twists, always only one way. And once you've twisted it on like that, what we can do is just slide that up with a finger. We want to catch that dubbing in just with one turn, and then we can tighten everything up. These body parts on this ant need to be very tightly dubbed so they don't absorb water. And then we can go back down the hook bend, then we can come up, and the rear body part of the ant is much larger, of course, than the other body parts, so we can go back like this. Another piece of dubbing. Just a pinch. And we'll put it on again, we'll slide it up, catch it in. Once it's caught in, we can tighten it up again. Just take your time with this. And we just build up this body to the right shape. And tighten it up with a few wraps of tying thread, like that. Catch it in, tighten it all up, and we just continue until the body is the correct size. And that will do us. And we come forward. And if I turn my vise this way, we grab the poly yarn. We want this flat and parallel the fibres. We want to place that over the rear body. Just with one turn of tying thread, hold that in place, then we can turn it back, wind back a little just to tighten it up. That's looking good, and then we can go forward, spin our thread anti-clockwise so it gets a flat profile, and we can work our way forward. But we must remember here to leave a good distance behind the hook eye for the head and to finish up. There we go, that'll do us nicely. So then we go back up over the body right into the rear body. Then what we need is two dun. You can use white if you want, or grey, as long as they're a lightish colour. Two hackles, and we're just going to use the tips for the wings. So what we do is we take hold of the tip in one hand and we pull the fibres back like this, and we just strip these off. And we can measure the wing. It wants to be about the same length as the hook shank, so it wants to be a little shorter. That'll do us. Turn my vise again this way, make it easier. And we take our first wing and just go over once. Twice, just to hold it in position. Now it's easier if you keep the rest of the hackle on, because it makes it much easier to control the wings afterwards. So take the second one, cross that over, and we'll make a couple of turns there. Then what we can do is we can take hold of the hackle and we can control the wings into the desired position, making sure that they're both the right length. There we go. Then we can trim off the stems so they're the same length as the body. Spin our tying thread again anti-clockwise, and we can just go over those. Position them again a little if necessary. And we tie the ends down. All the way into there, then we can go back up again. That's super. Then we need a brown hackle. What we do is we strip off the bottom fibres so we have a bare stem. We bring this up to the hook shank and we go over left to right, lock off in front once, right to left, and lock off again. This will keep the hackle 90 degrees to the hook shank, which is what we want with our dry fly hackle. So, and then we'll lift up that stem again and tie it down. A little bit of brown there, I'll just go over that. That will do us fine. And then we go forward. Take a hackle plier, place it on our hackle, and we'll wrap our brown hackle forward. One more turn, take our tying thread and we'll just lock that off, keeping tension on your tying thread. You can remove your hackle plier and go in front like so, and we can come in with our scissors, carefully remove that and bend the poly yarn back, make a few turns of tying thread in front, another pinch of black superfine dubbing for the head of the fly. We just twist that on and we slide it up again, catch it in, couple of turns, and then I can tighten up once again. Holding the polypropylene yarn back, we can make the head of the ant. Forward, and then we pull the poly yarn over once again. couple of turns, go in front, carefully remove that, and we take our whip finisher, start at the hook eye, work our way back, give it one more, so we build up a little head, then we can remove our tying thread, we can turn the fly upside down, and with straight scissors we can come in and just trim off the hackles on the underside, and that's the finished flying ant. If you enjoy the videos, please like, share, subscribe, and thanks for watching.